Good afternoon, YouTube friends. Today we went to the next town down the road. It's about 15 minutes to do some grocery shopping. And beside the store where we do our grocery shopping, there's a little store that is sort of half of a dollar store. Half of it's a dollar store and the other half is sort of like a Value Village or a charity shop type idea where people donate stuff that they no longer want and can be used for sale. I was poking around. I found a really nice basket for gardening, and I found some tiny little jam jars that I'm going to use for making. I want to make some calendula products for like lip balms and things like that out of my calendula this year. So I have nice little, I think there's 8 tiny little fancy little jam jars, so I'm going to use those. And then I was just walking around, sort of not really looking for anything, and I turned a corner and I came across a big stand full of old type wrapping papers. And I thought, oh my goodness, this is wonderful. And if you'll notice, I don't know if you can see, if I can get it, probably not, but 10 cents, like 10 pennies. I had a fit. So I made a mess, actually. I took the whole stand apart and made sure that I didn't miss anything. And I bought, as you can see, I bought a lot of different varieties of fairly old wrapping papers for my junk journal making. And I am so excited because I got a little bit, but I've been thinking, well, where am I going to get the nice papers? I really don't like to spend a lot of money on junk journals. To me, the thrill of them and the beauty of them is that you're using other things to put them together. So, what's the point of making a junk journal and you've spent $40 in supplies to do it? That's not how I look at a junk journal. Anyway, I'm set. So I just wanted to show you some of these beautiful papers. And, this is 10 cents, not for one sheet. This is 10 cents for several sheets, and this one was kind of a surprise. So this is a really nice one. It has, this will be wonderful for a cover of a book. And they're really good quality. They don't make wrapping paper like this anymore. Wrapping paper that you buy now is not great. Here's another one. Isn't that pretty? This one is lovely. It's very pastel. It's so fine that you can barely see it, but there's lots of color to it. And look at here, Mickey. My son would go crazy. He's 31 years old and still loves his Mickey. I can use this for a child's junk journal book. In fact, I have a baby junk journal to make, and this is going to be in there somewhere. I'll either use it for the cover or somewhere. And it's a big sheet. There's 3 Mickeys on there, so that'll come in really, really handy. So that's one. 4 sheets for 10 cents. Just push that over. Here's another one. 10 cents for a package. This one is, it looks to me like Ziggy. I don't know if anybody remembers Ziggy from the 70s. But he's got, it's called All That Jazz. Happy Birthday and All That Jazz. And he's got all kinds. He's got bass, drum, trumpet, that looks like a saxophone, tuba, different instruments, and there's music behind him. So this hasn't even been opened. So that's 10 cents, probably for, I don't know, 3 or 4 sheets. So that's great. This one I love, 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 love. This is from Eaton's. Actually, it's a kit. And Eaton's is a department store here in Canada, was a department store here in Canada. That was actually one of the major department stores here. And they've closed now for a long, long time. But this one even has the ribbon in it. But this would be perfect for a gardening junk journal. It's got all gardening stuff. It's just wonderful. And it's also has never been opened. This one was 10 cents as well. This one is just one sheet, but I love it. To me, it's really heavy quality. But I love the flowers and the design. It's just very pretty. This will be awesome on a cover. And I might cut some of these up. Well, I will cut some of these up and use them to make pockets and all kinds of things for my junk journal. Here's one that caught my eye. Number one, because it's quite Victorian, but mainly because it has dolls, and I'm a doll collector. So these will be really nice for a junk journal. And there's 2 sheets. 2 sheets for, these ones were 25 cents. I don't know about the pricing on some of them, but yeah, these were 2 for 25 cents. And Victorian, this one is really Victorian. This one was 25 cents as well. These are lovely. It's got all kinds of little images on it. So this is just perfect. Here's another whole package that's not been opened. There's 20 sheets in here total. Oh no, it has been opened. I stand corrected. This one was 25 cents for all these sheets. Look at this one. Isn't that pretty? This is almost like a tissue paper, this one. It's very fine, but very lovely. There's quite a few sheets here of this one. There's 2 sheets of this one. And here's another very pastel one. Awesome. Oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? I hope you can see this. Lovely. And here's one with sort of antique roses on it. Paisley, sort of. Paisley. Sort of a gray paisley. Oh, another one with these pretty flowers. Isn't that gorgeous? These are going to be so nice on junk journals. I really do like this one. This is so nice. So all of these were 25 cents. And this one was in there too. This also was very pretty. And I grabbed this one thinking that there was just this tartan, which I love. I could use this in a lot of ways. But there's another one inside of it. I didn't notice that till just now. Oh, there's 2 more. So there's another sort of paisley type of one, which is very pretty. And this one, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And the tartan, which is lovely. So these were 25 cents. Here's one with butterflies. This is a very heavy wrapping paper. It's just one sheet. This was 10 cents. Here's another one with several different flowers. This one here. How do I get into it? Okay, let's do it this way. I hope you can see this. So it's this one. Look at this one. Isn't this gorgeous? Oh, I love this. Absolutely love it. There's two of those. And that one is a very fine pastel one. Look at this one. Pretty. So there's 4 sheets in here. That one was 25 cents. And then there's this one. And here's another one that here's one with red roses, which I can use these for a lot of different things inside the junk journal itself. And here's another really pretty sort of gardening one. Look at, it's got, I don't know if you can see this. It's got like flower carts and fences, wire fences, and posts, light posts. Very nice. Love this one. This one is, oh yes, it has been opened. Isn't that lovely? I don't know if you can see this. Look at that. It's just beautiful. And then another flowered one. These flowered ones are just gorgeous. This one hasn't even been opened. So we will open it. Oops, sorry camera. Oh, I love this. Look at it, it's pink on one side. And on the other side, it's this gorgeous. Lovely. And there's 2 sheets of that. So you can use either side. Wow. And then there was a scrapbook, an old scrapbook with really nice pages. There's nothing been done to it, but I like the weight of this page and I like the color of it. So this will be nice to be used inside of a journal as well. I'm always looking for paper like this. So this was 50 cents as well. So all of these pages and all of this beautiful wrapping paper, the total of everything came to $5, which blows me away. And I'm so happy I turned that corner because, my gosh, I'm going to have so much fun using this all up. So I just thought I would share this with you. Some of you might be into doing junk journals and scrapbooking and stuff, and these kind of things are real treasures. And now that I know that that stand is in that little store, I'm going to be checking back more often because I have actually picked up a lot of really good things in that little place. They often, people will donate knitting needles, and so they'll sell a set of knitting needles for 10 cents. And you know, sometimes you go to Walmart or one of those stores and you're looking for a specific size and maybe you're knitting an old pattern, and all the patterns or all the needles now in the stores are mostly all metric. Well, sometimes I have a lot of old patterns that were my mother's, and the knitting needles aren't metric. So unless you have a little converter, which I do have, but you can go over there and for 10 cents you can buy a pair of needles that you don't have to try and figure out what size they are in metric. So I've bought in quite a few little things like that there, and now that I know that they have this kind of thing, I'm definitely going to be on the watch, because I think this is just absolutely a real treasure find. So I hope you enjoyed this. I'm sure enjoying it. I think I'm just going to be paging through these lovely wrapping papers all evening long. And now I really want to do a junk journal. I've got all kinds of ideas now for junk journals because I have paper. So thank you for watching. And if you're a journaler and you do this kind of work, go to some secondhand shops and go into the areas where the craft stuff is and have a really good look. Maybe you'll find a treasure like this as well. Have a good evening, everybody. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye.